Okay, so this game starts with French defense, knight to c3 by AlphaZero. Here AlphaZero goes for Paulson variation. Attacking the knight, and this is known as Steinitz variation. And in the next move, here white have multiple options like bishop to e3, knight to f3 and many more, but here AlphaZero goes for knight to f3. And obviously you can't capture this with the queen due to bishop to b4 threat, and capturing by the knight is also not good is also not a good idea because black will simply play bishop to b4 and pins this knight. So that's why here AlphaZero decides to capture this with the king. And here AlphaZero brings his king further, hiding behind a strong pawn chains supported by the knight and the bishop. Okay, so here black brings back his bishop to f8, guarding this g7 pawn as well as preparing for queen to e7. Okay, so AlphaZero played this move because he wants to stop black from long castling. Now in this position, model engines are suggesting the move rook to c7, pinning this bishop, but here AlphaZero goes for rook to c2. He wants to make a battery. Okay, so here black slides back his queen to e8 because he wants to bring out his bishop to a3, attacking this rook. And yeah, you can't capture this b6 pawn. This is because then black will play king to c7 and you can see that this rook is trapped. But these cheap traps are not for AlphaZero because after bishop to b7, he brings back his rook to c2. Now guys, you will be shocked that after the move king to d7, instead of knight to g5, here white can also play this move. Yeah, don't pause the video because you will never find this. And the move is bishop takes g6, sacrificing the bishop. This is because after takes, knight to g5, targeting the e6 pawn, but that's not the real threat. The real threat is suppose if black is not careful and plays any another move like suppose queen to e7, now comes knight takes e6, and if queen takes e6, now rook to c7 check, sacrificing the rook, deflecting the king to capture the queen. Okay, so after knight to g5, yeah, after this move, I just want you all to pause the video and try to find the only defensive move which black can play in this position to save the game. It's not easy to find, and somehow if you find the move, yeah, which is bishop to c8, then salute to you and you are a genius. This is because suppose if now white captured on e6, now black can capture this knight with the queen without any tension. This is because now white can't play rook to c7 check. This will not work because after king takes c7, you can see that this bishop is guarding this queen. Okay, so in the actual game, after the move knight to g5, it's better for black to play the move rook to h6 because in this position, AlphaZero sacrificed his bishop, which I mentioned earlier, and if black captured on g6, now this game will be over for black because queen takes c6 check, king to d8, queen takes b6 check, king to d7, queen to c7 checkmate. But guys, after the move bishop takes g6, yeah, after this move, here Stockfish finds the ultimate move to overcome this attack. He captures the knight and destroys all the plan of Stockfish. Yeah, all the plan of AlphaZero. But in this position, Stockfish finds a great move f5, trying to destroy the pawn structure. And in this position, Stockfish reside. What an amazing game by AlphaZero, and comment down that if you want more videos like this, and comment down that how many of you finds the move bishop to c8. This is your host by Sun signing off. Bye bye.